With the draft here, Travis, you got a bunch of guys, a bunch of young men, 20, 21, 22 years old who are about to
Oh yeah,
become very wealthy, very famous. What's the advice, Trav, as these guys are about to have their lives changed in just a few days?
man. The biggest thing for me is taking advantage of your opportunities, man. You're gonna get it if you're blessed enough to get drafted. That's amazing. But even for the guys that are going undrafted, take advantage of those opportunities and don't feel accomplished just because you finally made it to the NFL. I know it's going to be a very accomplishing feeling. But there's still a lot of work that you got to do, and obviously, you got to mesh with your new teammates and everything like that. So the opportunities at hand, man, make sure you take advantage of them.
You end up going in the third round, and there were 62 guys chosen before you. Funny, if we were to redraft now, that wouldn't obviously be the case. What do you say, Travis, if there's a guy out there who feels like he was overlooked or he didn't go as soon as he should have gone? I mean, what do we got? 8 Pro Bowls, 7 All-Pros, 2 Super Bowls. You're a future Hall of Famer. You've accomplished everything in the sport. What do you say to a guy out there who feels like he was overlooked and he wasn't drafted in the right place?
Um, I would say kind of along the lines of what I just mentioned, would take advantage of the opportunities because you could let it fuel you. It's naturally going to fuel you and make you want to work harder and kind of prove yourself even more. But it's all about when you get into that new building, having that mindset to really want to mesh with the guys and be the best you can, best teammate you can, man.
Travis, I remember after the 2020 Super Bowl, 2021 didn't get, it wasn't a terrible start, but it wasn't a Chiefs start, right? I think you guys were like 1-2, and then 3-4. You win the Super Bowl again, obviously, this past season. What's the mindset going into next season now? How do you make sure you don't get off to the slow start? How do you get off to a fast start and try and repeat?
Yeah, I think there's obviously a lot of variables that go into winning and losing a football game. I know those first, I think it was 7 to 8 games last year were all big hitters, man. They weren't easy opponents,
No.
and we went into it with a rather young team than we've had in the past, both offensively and defensively. So there were some what is it, growing pains, some guys kind of figuring out their role on the team and everybody really just meshing together. But I think this year is we got a little bit more veteran of a team. And even on top of that, we got a lot of guys that we had from last year in that Super Bowl. So that always helps.
All right, let's get in to Kelce Jam. This thing is incredible music
Oh
and food
yeah,
festival.
one
Um,
hundred percent.
Rick Ross, MGK, Tech Nine. I know you've got a bunch of other performers.
Oh
Speaking
yeah.
of rose, you've got Wingstop involved. There's going to be a chicken wing eating competition. I want to know if you're going to be involved in that.
Oh
Talk to us
yeah.
about. Oh, are you?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'll be eating some wings, but
Okay,
not for
you're
the
not going to part. You're
competition.
not going to compete though.
No, no, no. I don't have. I don't have. I used to be able to house them, but now I got to, trying to get back into shape, get this thing rolling. I don't know if
Right.
I'm gonna be doing that anytime soon, but I'm definitely gonna be eating some wings up there. I just won't be stuffing my face. I think me and Rick Ross are gonna be on stage hosting it, the wing eating competition on stage. So it's not just a music fest. We're gonna have some fun activities throughout the day, throughout the night that are gonna keep everybody kind of engaged and having fun, man.
What's the Travis Kelce go-to wing flavor? With lemon pepper? We doing
Oh,
hot?
come
What are
on,
we
lemon
doing?
pepper. We're going lemon
I knew.
pepper
See,
every
that's why
day.
I
I'm
said it
not
first. I
not
knew
a
you were
big
lemon
sauce
pepper.
guy, not a big sauce guy. I'm more of a rub chicken wing,
I
the
like
rub.
that.
So yeah,
Flats or drums?
I'm a psycho man. I love the drums.
You love the drums. See, man, we
I
could eat
can eat a drum
together.
with one hand. There's something about always having a clean hand. I don't know.
See,
I
I'm
can.
a flats guy. You got to find somebody who man.
You already know.
Yeah. What about the music? Well, MGK, Rick Ross. That's pretty awesome. Pretty big deal.
Oh yeah, you already know. Kells is he's a fellow Clevelander 216 guy himself, and I think I've always been a big fan of his and how he performs and how he brings the energy, as well as Rick Ross. Man, when I tell you I've been rocking with him since middle school, high school, and it's gonna be fun to have him up there. He actually let me jump on stage with him a little bit in Vegas one time, so we'll be reuniting to get KC or everybody coming in for the draft fired up at Kelsey Jam.